going on, guys? It's Frager here again, and welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Minecraft. So, in the last episode, we built up this sugarcane farm, and I've got to be honest, I'm not super happy with how it turned out. I think the functionality is fine. I'm not going to change the functionality of this farm, but visually, it still needs a lot of work. So I do want to start off this episode by fixing up this sugarcane farm and how it looks. The inside I'm probably not going to touch too much. It looks pretty fine. I may add a little bit of decoration in here though, but the main part that I want to fix is out here. I do want to fix up that roof and the tower up there, and I want to add some more bits and stuff to the tower on the outside here, and then I want to also add a little more detail to the roof around here. So that is what I'm planning to do to start off this episode. But in the last episode, I did get a name suggestion for the dog, and they suggested that I name the dog Reginald. And I think that is a much better name than what this guy has. So the dog's name is now Reginald. I don't think I have a name tag right now. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I don't have a name tag right now, so this guy is going to have to wait to get name tagged, but I will try to get this guy name tag in this episode so that we can officially name him Reginald. I think that is a really good name, and it is much better than the bird's name. So, thank you for suggesting that name. Now, getting into what I want to do after fixing up the sugarcane farm, I really want to set up the cow farm. So, I will probably put that somewhere around here. And what I'm going to do for the cow farm is make a, I think it's called a cow crusher, is what it's officially called. I don't remember who came up with the design, but it uses entity cramming to kill the cows. So you basically just breed them up until entity cramming starts taking effect, and then the cows will die and drop all of their good stuff. So that is the design I'm going to use for the cow farm. And then, like I said last time, I also want to try and automatically smelt all of the meat so that we can get steak from it. That is going to be a little bit trickier of a process though. I will have to set up an auto sorting system, and I have not done one of those in a very long time, so hopefully I can remember how to set one of those up. But I will try to automatically sort out all of the leather and steak and stuff, and I'll probably just have one for the raw beef, honestly, and then send the raw beef to the smelter, well, the smoker is where I'll send it to so that it can cook quickly. And I will also need to keep it stocked up with coal. But that is my plan for today. I'm going to start off by fixing up the sugarcane farm and then set up the cow farm here. And I also want to try and get some netherite in this episode as well, which I do need some more blackstone to finish off this build and make it look nicer. So I will have to go into the nether, and I'll probably just do netherite mining to get the blackstone. That's probably going to be the easiest way to get it. So I'll probably make up a bunch of beds and then start mining some netherite. But anyway, I'm going to get started on getting some blackstone so that I can fix up this sugarcane farm. So I'll meet up with you guys once I have gathered up enough blackstone. The blackstone has now been acquired, so now let's work on fixing this place up. Alright, so the sugarcane farm is completely finished, and I think it looks much better. And I also happened across these two leads, so it's a completely humane way that I got them. So don't worry about how I got them. Also, completely unrelated, these two llamas here just they happened to appear. So yeah, that's what happened there. but it's completely unrelated to how I got these leads. Anyway, it is completely finished, and I think it looks much better than it used to. It just looks... Are you... Okay. Anyway, it looks much better than it used to, and I'm very happy with it. So, getting into the next part of this episode, it is time to start on the cow farm, and these guys really are not going to leave me alone. I may have to find a way to deal with them. So, give me 1 second. All right, they've been dealt with, and don't worry about that. So now let's get into building this cow farm. I, as you can see, have gathered up a bunch of resources to build up this cow farm. So I'm going to start off by clearing out this area here, which is where I'm going to build it, and then I'll meet back up with you guys once it is all cleared out. Alright, so it has been cleared out. So I need to figure out where I want to start the build. I think I'm going to put the cow crushers over here, and I'm probably going to have 2 of them, which means I need 4 cows. So let's see. This is probably a good spot. I may actually need to move that. Actually, it's probably fine. I probably don't need to move that. Anyway, getting started with these cow crushers, I am going to go like this. And the tutorial that I'm following for this one was done by Waddles. So that's the tutorial that I'm following. Again, I don't know who the original creator of the cow crusher is, but it is following a tutorial from Waddles, for those of you who are wondering. And that just waterlogged the stair block. I did not mean to do that. And that is basically it. That's all the cow crusher is. And I just need to put cows in here. And there is a fence that needs to go on top of it like that. But you have to get the cows in there first. So I'm going to make another one over here. All right, so there are the 2 cow crushers done, and I just need to get cows in them. Now I need to have the system that will automatically smelt the beef once it is collected. So that is going to go down here, and also I'll probably have the floor level along here. I will need an item elevator as well, and honestly it would probably be easiest if I used soul sand, but I don't really want to go into the nether and collect soul sand, so we'll see about that. Also, I should probably get a shovel to dig out some more of this terrain, because I do need to dig out some more of that. So I'm going to go dig out some of this terrain here so that we can fit in the smelting system. Alright, so we have this area dug out now, and now it's time to put in all of the sorting system for the beef and leather and stuff. So for this, I am first going to place our smoker, and I'll probably put the smoker, I guess here is fine. And then I'll have another chest probably further out here for the leather to go in temporarily. I'll just put it there. I only need 1 because this is going to be a temporary thing. And then I'll probably need more hoppers, but basically I need these to go along here. And I'll place in the hoppers really quick because this is probably going to be boring. Alright, hoppers going in like that, and I will need more because that's all the hoppers that I have right now. Anyway, now it's time to do the sorting system, and for this, I believe it goes like that, and I'll have to dig out a little more terrain here probably. And then we need a repeater, and then redstone, more redstone, whoops, and then even more redstone. And then this goes into a repeater like that, and then a torch. So to test it out, I am going to get some more hoppers and have them go into the chest, and then I'll set up the sorting system here, and it should work though. So I'm going to get this set up a little bit more so that we can test it properly. Alright, so I got it working now, and I did have to move this down one block, but it is working now. So in this hopper here, I just have a bunch of cobblestone that I renamed to temp, and that is like a placeholder block that is a unique name that no other block will have. And then I have raw beef here, and then that will sort down into the smoker. So all the raw beef will go into the smoker here, and then the leather will go into this chest for now. But again, that is a temporary thing. So eventually I'll have the leather and the cooked beef come together, and then that will go up a tube here, and then that will end up in a chest that'll probably be over on this side of the building. So just to show you that it works really quick, I am going to throw some leather and raw beef into here, and you'll be able to see that all of the stuff goes where it needs to go. And you can see the leather is going into the chest here, and the raw beef is going into the smoker. And we got all of our leather back and all of our raw beef back. And there is one raw beef that gets stuck here, and then obviously 10 raw beef that gets stuck there, but that's fine. I could add more temporary blocks to here in order to have it just be like one raw beef, but I think it's fine being 10. So all of that functionality is done. I do need to have a way to put coal into this smoker here, so I'll probably just have a chest up top here that runs into a hopper, or actually I might just have like a drop chute thing to save on hoppers, because it is kind of expensive in hoppers, this design here. But anyway, I will get the collection system going for the cooked meat and the leather, and like I said, I'll just have a pipe that comes up here where you can see the leather and the cooked meat going up, and then that will end up in a chest that is probably somewhere over here. Anyway, I will get some more setting up done here, and get all of the system set up a little bit more, and then I'll come back. Alright, so this is what I have so far. So the leather is just going to come across here and then go down into this chain of hoppers, and then the raw beef is going to end up down here and come into this smoker here, and then I will have coal in here to cook it, and then once it's cooked, it'll come down here into the same chain of hoppers that the leather is going into, and then that will go into this dropper here, which is hooked up to this redstone circuit, which will cause it to continuously tick whenever there are items inside of it, and then the items will go up this little elevator here, and then they will end up at the top. So to test this out, we are going to put leather and raw beef into here, and only the leather should go into the little dropper circuit there. Whoops, I put iron in there, which that will end up in the dropper circuit as well, and those potatoes. But as you can see, the raw beef is not ending up in that dropper chain and going into this elevator here. The raw beef is going into the smoker, and it is going to stay there until it cooks into this slot, and then the hoppers will take it into here and go up the elevator. So this thing is pretty much done. I do need to hook up the collection system into a chest that will be at this level here, and then I also need to set up another chest for the coal. But other than that, the functionality of this farm is pretty much done. I also still need to put cows in there. That is something that I still need to do. But again, other than that, this thing is pretty much finished. So I'm just going to get some of the rest of this farm set up and put some cows in here and get the rest of the collection system finished up, and then I'll come back to you guys once this farm is pretty much done. Alright, so the functionality of this farm is completely finished. As you can see, I have the cows in here, and I do need to do a little more breeding to get the numbers up. I believe it's 24 cows before entity cramming takes effect. So I need to get 24 cows in here, and that's going to take a while, so I won't bore you guys with that. But I did finish this collection system, so the items will go up here, get into the water stream, and then that takes them around here, and then they end up falling down a tube here, and then going into a hopper behind this chest right there, and then they'll end up in this chest here. And then this is for the coal. I'll probably make that a double chest, but I don't have another chest right now, just for symmetry's sake. And then this goes all the way down with a bunch of hoppers down into the smoker there. So to test out the functionality of this farm, I'm going to start off by putting some coal in here. And as you can see, that's going down there. And then that should end up in the smoker there. And then I'm going to throw my raw beef and leather into here, which is where it'll go. So I'll put some beef in there and some leather in there. And then I'll put some more leather in there and beef. And then once that is finished, we should start seeing the leather make its way into here, as you can see. And we are also starting to get some steak. So that is exactly how this farm is supposed to work. And you can see that this is turned on and making beef. And yeah, that is basically the entire farm right there. I do still need to add an exterior to this place and make it look nice, and I don't really have a design for that right now, but I'll probably just cut into me building it up next, because I won't bore you guys with coming up with the design for this place. But yeah, this farm is complete. I again still need to breed up these cows to get the numbers up, but other than that, this farm is done. So I will get a design ready for this place here, and then I'll probably just go straight into the building of this place. So yeah, I'll see you guys once this place is completely finished being built. Alright, so the cow farm is pretty much finished, other than the copper roof there. That still needs some more copper, but I am completely out of copper. This is all that I have left, so I'm going to need to get some copper mining done. But while I was doing some copper mining to try to finish the roof, at least, I did find a name tag for this guy, so his name is officially Reginald now. So yeah, I definitely think that is a much better name than that guy. So thank you for the name suggestion. I really appreciate you giving me an actually decent name. Anyway, this farm, I'm very happy with how it turned out. Honestly, I think it might be my new favorite build. That house is really good. I still like it a lot, but I don't know. I think I like this one better. I think it's just the copper roof being different from the rest of the roof, and then also having this little window here where you can see the items going up in the elevator. It all just makes it look so much better, and I really like it a lot. I also wanted to use a similar build style, but I wanted it to be a little bit different, so I did go with a different color palette here. Instead of the white, I went with gray, and I think it looks a lot better than if I would have just gone with white. It makes it a little more unique and stand out a little bit more. And then down here, I have a little access point, and it is very loud up there. But I can get down here and make any adjustments to the farm that I need to. If anything's broken, I can fix it. And I just have a nice little area where I can access the farm down here. And then I can go up here as well and then get on top of the inside. And I have access to this water stream that goes down into the chute. And that's pretty much it up here. I haven't done anything up here, and I probably won't do anything. But the cows are down there, and then the item elevator is right there, and then that goes into this water stream and then down there. But then moving to the inside, I know it's very loud in here. Yeah, I really like how this interior turned out. I think it looks pretty good. I have the collection chest here, which I have been using this farm a little bit, and then this is where the coal goes. And let's see if I can actually breed these guys, and I probably need more wheat. Yeah, it looks like I can, and you'll see some of them dying as well. You can see some of them dying, and then their drops are going up here, as you can see, and then we'll get some steak here pretty soon, as you can see right there. And then let's just use up the rest of this wheat over here. And you can see them dying again, which sometimes they'll die all at once, and then sometimes they'll die just like one at a time, so I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, we're starting to get some drops in here, and we've already got all the leather, and the steak is cooking right now, which we can actually go see from the access point down here. We'll actually be able to see the steak cooking in here, and there's just 12 more left. And that is going off into the elevator out here, which we can see from outside. And I really like how you can see this from the outside and the inside. I think that's just really cool. But anyway, this farm is completely finished, again, other than the copper roof that still needs to get done. But now that this farm is finished, I think that is unfortunately all that I'm going to do today, because I am running out of time. So if you did enjoy this episode of Hardcore Minecraft, then make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. And if you guys have any suggestions for this series or any other series on my channel, then make sure to leave those down in the comment section below. And if you guys want to interact with me or my community outside of YouTube, then make sure to join my Discord server link down in the description. But anyway, that's all for today, so as always, don't forget to keep building.